It is the morning of day 9, and it is a nice balmy 15 degrees right now. I was hoping for a little more cloud action on the horizon. We have one cloud right now. There were a lot more clouds earlier this morning, but they've since scooted to the south and nothing has come in to replace them. But it's not a problem because I can always come back tomorrow morning and try for the same shot. When the sunrise occurs here, you have some mountains off to the east that are very kind of a ragged, kind of a zigzag type shape. And these peaks cast a really interesting light onto the playa here. If you look at it looking from south to north, you just see these bands of, sunlight, shade, sunlight, shade. It's very fleeting, it doesn't last very long. So I'm going to see if I could find a rock that has very interesting placement when shooting that. I think the camera setup as it is now, the shade from the shadow from the camera itself would interfere with such a shot. So there's still quite a while till we get the actual sunrise here over the mountains, because those mountains are quite high on the horizon.
The rock that I set up for, it really isn't the best for the morning shot, but that's okay. We got high clouds building into the north again, so it might make for another good afternoon or evening shot, so I'll be set up for that again. I spent the morning loading some new film in some film holders, and I just wanted to show you the way that I store all the film. I have this really nice Tamarack rolling case, and it's got probably about an inch or so of foam on all sides, so it also is very well insulated. The 8x10 boxes of film fit perfectly in there, but I also have plenty of room for some 4x5, for some 120. I can put the 8x10 and 4x5 camera in here, film holders, you name it. I also make sure that I park my car so that it faces the sun. That way the back's going to be in the shade. And between the two of those, I haven't had any problems with the film getting cooked even out here in the desert when it can be warm at times. I spent much of the afternoon scouting around, kind of checking out the area. I saw an old abandoned mine up on a nearby hillside, so I climbed up there and just try to get a feel for how old it was. Now I'm out here on the playa, probably about 15 minutes to sunset, and I have two cameras set up. The 8x10 is my primary. It's the exact same position as it was yesterday. And I snuck a 4x5 right next to it because I want to have some fun doing a star trail shot tonight. And I use fun in very loose context because it's probably going to be about 15 degrees again, so fun. Let's do some air quotes there. Got some better clouds this evening than yesterday evening, so that might make for a good shot. That really couldn't have worked out any better. Just as I had hoped, the clouds formed from the north, they drifted down to the south, and they moved right into position to exactly where I wanted them to be at the moment I took the photo. I used a polarizer for the first shot, and for the second shot, when the sun had already dropped back behind the mountain, I used a 2-stop hard grad filter along with the polarizer. This was good. So I got one more shot because those clouds might light up, so I'll get the other one. I find that the more you stay at a location, the more you kind of get a feel for what the local conditions are, and then you'll get a better chance at getting the shot that you want. I had the shot behind me in my mind, and that's the one I came here to get. The blue rocks that are here on the playa, you can spot meter off those rocks. It's just like having a gray card sitting right there in front of you. So I did that several times, and that worked out very well. In general, the more you know about, that was weird, about a location, the better off you're going to be, because you'll have so much more insight as to how to prepare for the shot and just let it come your way. That was really weird.